well, a lot of people have fear about artificial intelligence. Robots are going to take my job away, or using artificial intelligence to not just sell, but try to trick people into doing things that they normally wouldn't be doing on there. What's your view about artificial intelligence?
Yeah, so look, people said horses were going to be out of a job when cars came along, right? It's called the evolution of an economy. And so I think you either embrace it or there's a good chance you'll be run over by it. I don't think our modern day society, unless the world ends, is going to move away from being dependent on not only artificial intelligence, but the evolution of technology. When you say innovation, I mean, I think it's, again, this notion of how do we make it accessible for all, right? Are we preparing people, certainly those that have the least amount of access, starting with things like high quality internet, right? To really be able to access the technology highway? How are we preparing so that we have a workforce that reflects the diversity and the inclusive practices that a city like Chicago should have?
So as we work with nonprofits, especially the smaller ones, efficiency becomes important to them, making the best use out of the few dollars that they get from operations and other parts of it. So technology can help in the way on it. I think it's also good if nonprofits can come together in an event like On the Table to be able to say, how can we work together? How can we share our technology or our data in the same ways?
Absolutely, and really thinking about how do we solve these big challenges, right?
Right.
These are all the things that I think the folks that run this city in government and in business should be challenging themselves, because I think the concern is we look out 30 years from now, a child born in poverty has to have an opportunity if this notion of the American dream is going to remain on the table. My name is Craig Huffman. I am with Metro Edge Technologies.
I'm Tom Irvin with the Chicago Community Trust. See you on May 14th.